Hello, Des. Hello, Austin. I'm on my way to get some gas, so thought I'd do a live on my way. Beautiful day today. Sunny, mid-60s. I'm sorry to hear that, Austin. Yeah, that can be pretty nasty. I've had it 4 times. Yeah, last time I had it was about a year ago. Hello, Roy and Becky. Good to have everyone here. Yeah, I'm dealing with allergies, which normally don't bother me too bad, but this year they seem to be worse. I'm dealing with the allergies, and also I'm not taking my vitamins that I'm supposed to be taking. So I think that's affecting me. Hello, Abby. Yeah, I'll check the message when I get to the bottom of the hill. I'm going a little too fast now. I'll be down on my phone. Going down the biggest hill that there is between where I live and the truck stop. I don't think I missed any messages. Sorry if I did. If I miss anything, I'm here. If I don't respond to you within 2 minutes, go ahead and ask again. I'm sorry to hear that, Abby. It can be nasty, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about the vaccines. I know a lot of people that have gotten the vaccine have gotten that. Yeah, there sure is. A lot of people sick. I haven't been feeling the greatest past couple weeks, but I think I pretty much know what it is between the allergies and not taking my vitamins. So I'm hoping I can get those vitamins soon. But I gotta go get some gas today. The generator ran out of gas. I knew it was getting pretty low. But I was trying to stretch it as long as I could, and I just couldn't stretch it any longer. I gotta be able to keep my laptops and phones and everything charged up. So, plus it's the only thing I have to cook with right now is electric. So, if I want any hot foods or make a cup of coffee or anything, gotta have that generator running. Yeah, I thought I heard you say that during your live, Roy. I actually planned on going to the laundromat today and stop at the post office and then getting gas, but I decided to put that trip off to another day. It's just not having any energy stuff is starting to get to me. Austin, I see you guys haven't uploaded a video in a long time. Have you given up on the channel, or what's going on with that? But at least the last time I checked, there wasn't anything current. I'm not getting any notifications. Oh, I'd love to get some vitamins, because I'm actually supposed to be taking 2 multivitamins a day, and I've been out of vitamins since probably, I would say, first part of August. I think that would help me out if I started taking them again, because since I had the gastric bypass surgery, I don't get as many vitamins out of food as I should be getting. No one does. That's one of the side effects of having the gastric bypass surgery. So I have to take supplements for the rest of my life. I just got a doctor's appointment scheduled for December 7th. I'm getting set up with a new primary doctor. Then he'll do blood work and stuff, and then we'll get the Pacific vitamins adjusted after that. Whatever levels are low, then I'll start taking more of them. And I was taking vitamin B12, I believe it was. I believe vitamin D, calcium. I can't remember the whole, there was a bunch of them that right after the surgery I was taking, and then they cut back on some of them a little bit. It definitely caused some problems when I had that surgery, but well, there was some benefits from it too. I was 410 pounds before I had the surgery, and I'm right around 243, 244 right now. So I did lose a lot of weight. And my blood pressure has gone way down. I'm not on any blood pressure medicine anymore. And I used to take 2 different medicines. Just a minute, when I get to top this hill, I'm going to stop and check the chat, because I see several messages have come in. Oh yeah, if I had the money to get, I'd be getting some propane too. That's what I heat with. Haven't had the heat going yet this fall, but I'm afraid this weather's not going to last forever. Oh, okay, I see, Austin. Yeah, maybe I can talk to you sometime when you're feeling better and maybe we can come up with some ideas if you want to keep the channel going. Okay, Roxana, sounds good. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Roxana. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's tough, Austin. Yep, I understand that, Roy. Same thing here. When I get some money, then I start stocking up on stuff. Austin, if you are able to go under the channel and type in King, then that would drop your link, and Roy and Becky will be able to find that. Because I know even with just trying to do a search for Austin and Crew Scrap, and it's going to be hard. That might not even come up in a search. So if you're able to drop your link, that would be the easiest. And one thing that I did to gain subscribers is I started going to a lot of lives and meeting people. And then you end up getting in a conversation, and I've made quite a few connections that way. In fact, that's how I got connected with Roy and Becky. I can't remember how I ended up going to their channel. It had to have been in a live somewhere that they were in, and I got connected with them, and they do a live every day, Monday through Friday, and I don't catch all of them, but I try to get 2 or 3 a week. They're good people. Everyone on here is a good person. I'm going to have to stop here again. I know I fell behind here, and I can't read them all right now. I'm getting too old to stop going up the hill. I have to get to the top of the hill. Even a little incline. This isn't even really a hill. Just a little incline, but when I come to a complete stop, I want to be on the top. So it's a downhill incline after this. Where was I? Here, hopefully that helps you out some, Austin. Yes, lives do help. Well, that's good, Austin. Glad to hear it. Once you're ready to get some more videos posted on there, if you want to come on one of my live, well, you're welcome to come on anytime, but, well, not today because I'm not on StreamYard. But any of my regular lives, I couldn't do this on StreamYard because I used up almost all my hours for this month, so I'm saving that for my regular Sunday live. You're welcome to come on, and especially after you get a few more videos, once you get going on the channel again, you're welcome to come on my lives and talk about the channel. You can do it right over the yard. Or if I'm one of the nights when I'm outside, if you guys want to stop in, you can do that. But I don't think I'm going to be doing too many more lives outside. I'm afraid I'm going to have to move inside here shortly. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I think I'm going to start posting a link on all of my Sunday lives now. Didn't go exactly as planned on Sunday. It was supposed to be Halloween live. I had one person show off their Halloween hat, but I had other people came on and we had a good discussion. So I decided I'm gonna start doing that every Sunday now. As far as getting there, the worst of it's over now. Got a stretch here that's pretty well flat. Then I go down the hill and it's pretty much flat all the way there. It's getting too old for this. Gotta work on the lawn tractor, but it bothers me getting down on the ground. So I'm trying to wait for it to dry up a little bit. Was pretty good. We got the rain beginning of the week and got the ground wet again. At least it's not muddy. It's just what I want to lay on right now. Last time I lay on the ground, I couldn't hardly get back up, and I was so stiff in the open for gear. Good to have you here. Just on my way to get some gas for the generator. Thought I'd bring everyone along for the ride. Good to see you also. Hard to believe we're in November and this flannel shirt is almost too much right now. Feels good. Yeah, most of the day I just had a t-shirt on. quick. I'm almost there down. We've been right around 65. I think it did hit 67 for a brief moment, but then it went down before I even noticed that it was that high. Been hanging just about 65. Last night, a little bit chilly. Got what it was. It's been a couple hours since I checked it, so I can't remember what I even read now. It was in the neighborhood of 40 last night. Even that is not bad for this area. Getting a few subscribers here, Austin. What do you do? Have your dad out there working alone today? I'm almost to the truck stop. I'll be pulling in here in about 30 seconds. Doesn't look too busy today. Oh, so you're all set then. Well, I guess y'all might just be sick all at once and get it over with. Okay, I gotta go on and pay. I gotta use cash because I don't have anything on my debit card. I'll be right back out. So go ahead and talk with each other. If you want to drop your channel link, just type in King, and I should be right back. I'm back. A lot more than was last time I got gas here. 373. Last time I got gas here it was 349. That was a couple weeks ago. $10 got me just over 2.5 gallons. I'm afraid it's going to be that high here soon. Roy, Becky. Okay, I don't think I missed anything here for me. I think I was just you guys talking between yourselves. But again, if I miss anything, if I don't acknowledge your comment, just let me know. I'm not purposely missing anyone. You know, a lot of places seem to be higher than we are. We used to be right up there pretty good. Not the highest. I think UT California holds that record. We used to be up there pretty good, but now it seems like a lot of places are higher. Well, maybe I'll get out here eventually. The traffic from one direction clears up, then it starts coming from the other direction. The speed limit's 55 through here, so gotta be pretty careful. But luckily on this road, there's well, it's not a real wide shoulder, but there's about a 3-foot blacktop shoulder on each side up to the road that I need to turn on. So that makes it nice. it's going to take me a little bit longer to get back home. I got 2 hills I'm going to have to walk up. But it's not too bad. I don't have a lot of weight in my trailer. That 2.5 gallon gas only weighs about 20 pounds, so that's not bad. If I get over 50 pounds, that's when I really start noticing that. Yep, you got it. Uphill both ways. Only on the way back, has bigger hills than on the way coming. And even though there's a little downhill each direction, it doesn't seem to compensate for the uphill. You would think it would balance out, but it doesn't seem to. Yes, I'm riding a bike. Got 18-speed bike, but I'm only using 6 speeds on it because cable for the low range, mid range, and high range broke. Got a new cable for it, but I didn't get it on yet. So it's stuck in low range. But it works out pretty good for me. That's why I'm in no hurry to replace it. If I do happen to get to a spot where it's downhill or flat, it's kind of nice to have the upper ranges, but it's not bad like this. If I'm not pulling the trailer, sometimes I can make it up this hill. Not always. Yeah, I want to get a solar system eventually. Because that would charge up my batteries that I use for my laptops and phones and stuff. And then I've got 2 lights that will charge with solar, and they also charge USB. And then I've got some lights that are just strictly solar. So I'm not using as much power as I used to. My biggest thing is, in order to get my laptop charged, my phone charged, I have to get my, I think they're 35 amp hour batteries. Yeah, I think that's what they are, 35 amp hour batteries. I have to get them charged up. And that's the only way I've got for cooking right now also, until I get some propane. When I get propane, then I can go back to my gas grill, and I can cook. Actually, I can cook everything on my gas grill. some stuff that I microwave, I just have to put in a pan instead of the plastic dish that it comes in, that I can always warm that up on the gas grill too. I would soak kerosene for heating because it was easier to get kerosene. But now I found a place where I can get my propane tanks filled. My place has always been there. I just didn't know they filled propane tanks. Hello. Little kid saying hi to me when I went by. I'm not sure what they're getting for propane now, but last winter they were getting about $14. And if I use my debit card, it was 14. I don't know, it was a percentage. I think it came to $14.56 or something like that. If I used the card, if I paid cash, it was $13.90. And that was better than what I was doing before for propane. I was having to get exchange tanks, and you only get 15 pounds in the exchange tanks. And the cheapest I could get them for was $18. Most places were over $20. Now I think everywhere is over $20 for the exchange tanks. I like to get a full tank when I'm paying good money for it. There's also one on Amazon, one on Walmart too. They're Renogi, I think is how you pronounce that. Someone recommended that brand to me. You get 4 25-watt solar panels. You can 100 watts of solar panels, all the wire that you need, charge controller. Basically, you get everything except the batteries and the inverter. And they're right around $175, which I know is comparable to Harbor Freight. I'm definitely gonna get something like that when I can. $3.19 a gallon, so you talk in the neighborhood of $13 for a 20-pound tank. Well, hopefully it hasn't gone up around here. I know the one place that was charging $18 for the exchange tanks, they raised them up to over $20 now, but they raised all their prices way up. And then I know there's one place that I called a couple months ago about propane, and they were getting the same price as they were last year. And the local place where I've been getting that, he's got a garage And if they're working in the garage, running the air compressor or anything, they can't hear the phone ring. And when I called, they didn't answer that day, so I didn't call back, but I imagine they're about the same. Because I know he's not going to rip anyone off. He's not going to raise his price just because of the situation. He's only going to raise it if his price actually went up. Yes, 20 pounds is, I think it's like 4.2 gallon or something like that. I'm not sure on the tenths, but I know it's 4 point something. Yeah, the heat can get expensive. During the coldest part of last winter, I was going through 20 pounds of propane every two and a half days. Fortunately, it wasn't that bad all winter, but during the coldest part of the winter, and that was just to try to heat half of my camper. Hello, Dwayne. Good to have you here. Had to go get some gas, so I decided I'd do a live on the way. I'm on the way home now. Yeah, I think I caught everyone's comments on here. Hello, Dick Chicken. Good to have you here. Mileage-wise, I'm about halfway home now. I just crossed the bridge back there about a minute ago. And that's halfway point according to mileage. Time-wise, I'm not quite halfway there yet. Okay, Roy. Glad you stopped in. You have a good day. Wish this weather would keep up. It's supposed to be for a few more days, but actually right through the end of the extended forecast, it's not supposed to really get cold. I think towards the end of next week, we're supposed to be getting down around 50 for daytime high. Even that's not bad. But nothing extremely cold at night. I think the 30s is lowest it's supposed to be. This weekend we're supposed to be in the 70s. So I'm looking forward to that. Hello, Kenny and Debbie. Good to have you here. Well, I'm hoping the winter's not too bad. I hope my cats are right. Last year, they started getting their winter coats in August. And I was thinking, boy, this is early for a cat to be getting their winter coat on. And it was a cold winter last year. Well, this year, my cats really didn't start getting their winter coats until October. So I'm hoping that's a good sign. And they don't seem to be growing the hair excessively long this year. Or last year they did. They seem to get real thick furry coats in early. And this year it just seems like a normal winter coat. So I'm hoping that's a good sign. Oh, I see someone commenting to Sue Brown. I don't think I saw you come in. So hello, Sue. Yeah, I was raised on a small family farm. We had chickens, cows, pigs, a few other animals along the way that my father really didn't care for. Had a pony for a while. He hated him. Had a goat one summer. He hated him. Had a couple rabbits. First rabbit I had been a pet rabbit, and then I can't remember the reason why, but for some reason people needed to get rid of him. He was a great rabbit, but he was an older rabbit, so only had him for a year or two, then he died. But he was a really nice rabbit. And then we got another rabbit from a family friend that raised and sold rabbits, and that rabbit was so mean. We could not tame that rabbit down, and my mother was afraid that I was going to get hurt because the rabbit was that mean. So we ended up getting rid of that rabbit. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that second rabbit had the devil in it. It had a red glow in its eye. It just looked like the eyes were glowing red. And boy, he was mean. And the woman that we got them from said, oh, a lot of rabbits are like that. You just pay them attention, pet them and stuff, they'll calm down. Well, that one never calmed down. I probably had him for, I would say 6 months. And if anything, he got meaner in those 6 months than he was to start with. Yeah, I can see that happening, Dwayne. If that's what it's trained to do, then it'd be hard to give that up. Now, I've never seen that freedom frog. Okay, you have a good day, Sue. Glad you could stop in. Well, that rabbit may have been someone's dinner. We sent it to the auction, so we don't know if someone bought it for a pet or if a slaughterhouse bought it. Yeah, Elmer Fudd would take care of it, that's for sure. Yeah, out of all the animals that we had when I was a kid, the cows were my favorite. We had mostly Jerseys. My father really liked Jerseys because they didn't eat as much. They didn't give as much milk as the Holsteins, but they didn't eat as much. He figured you're getting a better deal from them. They didn't give enough milk. By the amount less that they ate, they were worth it. And the milk was so rich. My mother was always making butter, cottage cheese. I know butter that seemed to be the biggest thing that she made. Both my mother and father both loved their homemade butter. There was a dead spot there, but apparently there is. We're at the bottom of the hill now. I know once I get going up this hill, it will be a good signal. Yeah, electronics are great things, except when they don't want to work right. Yeah, earlier today, I was going off from the hotspot on my phone, like I am now. Then all of a sudden, I realized my hotspot is off. Because I have an old junk phone that I have service on. I use a hotspot from that because it's really no good for anything else. Then I have a newer phone here that I thought I could switch my SIM card into, but I can't. So then I have to use my hotspot to use this phone. And for some reason, my hotspot just decided to shut off on me. Is there anyone here? I'm showing 0 now. Not showing one person here. I'm just wondering if The number is correct. There's actually one person here. I know I had 2 people here before it started messing up on me. Okay, thank you, Sherry. Yeah, I ran into a dead spot. Lost my signal a couple times, and it's wonder if I lost everyone. Couple people. I'm not talking to myself. And all these people along the way, they think just some crazy guy talking to his phone. But basically, the only people I've seen is the ones in cars, and they probably don't even hear me talking. And then the people that's coming out to yell at the dogs. I'm really irritating dogs today. Every house I go by with a dog starts barking at me. Then someone comes up to yell at the dogs. Yeah, you got 3 people now, so that's good. People's coming back. I should have good service now. That was right at the bottom of the hill, and I didn't even realize it was a dead spot, but apparently it is. But I know on the top of this hill, it's good service. Hello, Glenda. Good to have you here. That's right, Carrie. There's nothing wrong with that. I carry on conversations with my cats all the time. They think something's wrong if I'm not talking to them. They normally don't answer me, but they'll look at me. But if I don't say anything, they'll actually come over and they'll climb in my lap and they want to know what's wrong, why I'm not talking. Hello, Peaceful Dads. Good to have you here. Yeah, I'm about 3/4 of the way up this hill now. That's a good thing. My leg's getting sore. Well, at least I got my gas. That's the main thing. I know I have a package to be at the post office for me tomorrow. So I had that direction tomorrow and do the stuff I need to do in Parish. I ordered some corned beef hash from Amazon, and that's supposed to be in tomorrow. I love this stuff. I'll put it in my air fryer, get it nice and crispy. I usually just put it in the microwave and just warm it up, but I found it better but in the air fryer. Set the air fryer to bake for 12 minutes. It comes out perfect. Plus my air fryer running, it warms my camper up a little bit. And it warms it up a little bit in the evening before I go to bed. Good. Gonna check it here in a minute. Got my phone that I'm using for hotspot, my trailer, and I'm wondering it might have slid underneath something. I'm gonna check that right now because I've lost signal the last 2 times. Okay, here we go. I had the phone sitting in a box. Okay, Warren. I know what it's like. I was in the fire department for years. Good to have you here. Okay, you have a good day, Em. Are you back on here, Sherry? Because I've got the phone I'm using for hotspot in my hand now, so now it should be good. I had it in a box with external battery. And my phone, I'm using the hotspot in a box with my external battery, and stuff slid around and the phone ended up getting underneath the battery. So I think that's why I was losing signal. But since I'm home now, I took the phone out of the box, I hold it in my hand so it gets good service. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I gotta rig something up different. I should have another phone holder on my handlebars, so I can have this right up here in the open. And I think that would help. Okay, now I'm go back through here. Okay, I don't know if he's still in here, but I'm glad you're liking my channel, Glenda. Like, I don't know if anyone's in here because it's saying there's 0 people viewing right now. If there's anyone here, let me know. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes, see if anyone comes back. If there's no one here, I'm gonna end this. But if there's still someone here, if the number's not showing right, I just wanna know there's actually someone here I'm talking to. Okay. Yep, and it's not showing me the right number because it's still showing me 0. So I'm glad you made a comment on that, Sherry. Now get popped up 1 person. Okay, I'm going to park my bike and head over to my table and sit over there. You hear Earl? Okay, thank you, Glenda. Yeah, these numbers aren't showing right because it's telling me only one person. I got 2 people telling me they're here, so that's good to know. I want to get my lights shut off so I don't run those batteries down anymore. Because I'm awful for forgetting to turn those lights off. And then I realized 3 hours later that my lights are still on. Give me just a minute here. I'm trying to get situated. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about losing that again. Apparently, I hit the button on the side of the phone and the phone I'm using for my hotspot shut off on me. So now I'm going off from the neighbor's Wi-Fi. So hopefully that's good for everyone. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I keep losing my signal here. I wish they'd let me take the SIM card out of this phone and put it in my other phone. Make things so much easier. Yeah, you're gonna love it, Glenda. We have a real good community here. And once you get connected to a few channels, you're gonna get to know people and it can be a lot of fun. And just wondering, Glenda, since you knew how you ended up finding me, was it, were you just browsing through or did YouTube make a recommendation to you? Because we're all trying to figure out how YouTube works. Sometimes it helps trying to figure out how to grow our channel if we know where people are coming from. Yeah, good to be home. Kinda sore. Not too bad, but I'm glad to be sitting in a chair instead of on a bike. I'll be glad when I can get the lawn tractor fixed up and be able to use that. Tires should be coming for that soon. So I don't see any reason that shouldn't be good to go after that. A little concerned about changing the tie rods on it because it looks like there's one nut on each side that's going to be kind of tricky to get to. But at least I have the wrenches now that I need for that, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But there's not much room to work up in there. I'm thinking possibly with Saturday being the warmest day we're supposed to have, maybe I'll put a tarp down on the ground and work on that Saturday. I hate to lay on the ground and get all damp and then be sore the next day like I was the last time I laid down on the ground. I got so stiff after that. In fact, I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get up. Even right next to the lawn track, I could use that to push myself up on. It was tough. Yeah, I don't think those numbers are 100% accurate. Hello, Generator Homestead with Jess. Good to have you here. Just went to the truck stop to get some gas to put in my generator. Did a live on the way there and on the way back home. Now I'm back home. We're just sitting here talking. Nothing in particular. If anyone that's new in here got any questions for me, want to know anything about my homestead or anything, let me know. Yeah, that is really weird, Des. It was showing 0 a few minutes ago. I thought everyone was gone. And then Sherry pops up. I'm here. And then you're here. So, I don't know. Just like all the other numbers on YouTube. It seems like everything is off. But here it is, almost 4:30, and it's still 62 degrees. So that's good. Well, at some point today, we got up to 68 and 39 last night. And if any of you know what the weather normally is in New York in November, that is terrific. That's not normal November weather for us. Yeah, my hens got out again today. They're all right here, not too far from me. Oh, it's funny, they keep coming up to me, want to be right around me and stuff. But boy, they hate to be picked up. Earl, my rooster, is the only one that really doesn't mind getting picked up. I don't think he really enjoys it like he used to when he was younger, but he doesn't fight it. Yeah, I got comments coming in and they're down below the screen. I didn't see them. Yeah, I'm in New York. I probably already said that since you asked that. Okay, Sherry. So you getting some good weather there in Ohio too, Jess? Okay, Glenda. Good to have you here. Shut that beeping off. And my battery just went dead that I'm charging everything off from. So the inverter is telling me it's got low voltage now. Phone's almost fully charged, so we're good with that. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow and 70s Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is a phone that doesn't like me, but we'll try. Oh, maybe we won't. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, this phone is junk. Yeah, I don't know if WeatherBug's gonna open. Oh, there it goes. And tomorrow they're saying upper 60s. And lower 70s Saturday. Upper 40s for a low tonight. That's not bad. Yeah, don't imagine it's too good for butchering. I'm sure we'll be getting some cold weather. Yeah, I'm surprised we've made it this long with weather like this. I think it was about 2 weeks ago they were predicting rain mixed with snow for a couple days, and we never got it. Not bad. Yeah, it reminds me, I gotta take my air conditioner out. I didn't take it out last winter, but I think I will this winter. Yeah, they can eat, that's for sure. My landlord's got 7 pigs. One of them's a pot belly, and then he's got his 2 big breeder pigs, and then he's got 4 piglets. They were born April, maybe. I think it was in April. So they're getting up there decent size now. He goes through a lot of food. Yep, that's probably what is going to happen, Jess. We'll go right from this right to winter. Hey, he's keeping one of the piglets. So then you have his boar and 2 sows. He's had a few little litters from the pot belly, but the big boar, the one that was breeding her, and he thinks now there's too much of a size difference. because she hasn't had any piglets in quite a while. He had a chance to get a male potbelly at one time, but he ended up not getting them. Yeah, he's gonna at some point here, he'll be selling 3 of the piglets for butchering. He normally doesn't keep any of the meat himself. He sells it all. I personally don't barter. I don't really have much to barter with. My landlord does quite a bit. If he can come out on the right end of the deal, he's always up to a barter on something. Ouch. Oh. Yeah, once I move down south and get situated on my own property, then I'm gonna expand some then. I want to expand my chickens and then be able to sell chicks. And I'm not 100% sure what else I'm going to add. And I do want to have a garden. I have some property in Tennessee. Behind on the payments right now on that, but I have someone that might be interested in making a deal on that. Then I've got that property. And if things don't work out for that, then I may try to find it, because I have someone that said they'll try to help me find something in Arkansas. So we have to see what happens. But I definitely want to get out of New York. It's too cold for me here. I'd rather put up with a triple-digit heat during the summer than 20 below during the winter. So hopefully by next year, something can happen here. Yeah, I've never been to Tennessee. I did a lot of research, and that was one of the finalists I came up with. And then I found this property online. The company does their own owner financing. Now you have to have $1,000 down. At that time, I only had to pay $300. That was the closing cost. And then $193 a month for 15 years. It's just under 6 acres. It's mostly wooded. Nice piece of property. And it's at the very end of a dirt road. Yeah, it's a good deal on it. I've got to talk with that guy some more that might be making a deal. What he's talking about is possibly catching up the payments that I'm behind on, and then taking over the payments on it, and then he would have it for vacation property, but you're only talking a couple weeks, maybe a month during the year, and then I would have lifetime use of it, and then it would go to him when I died. So I got to talk to him more on that and see if we can work something out. Yeah, that would be good. Since you're new to my channel, you probably don't know, unless you've seen in some of my previous videos, I've been out of work since April of last year. I've got severe back problems. It affects my right leg. So I can't stand for long. I have trouble moving around and stuff. So I haven't worked since April 6th of last year. Well, until I started YouTube, but not monetized, so not getting money from YouTube yet. Pretty soon. I'm almost halfway there. I put my first video out July 15th. I'm almost halfway there now. Yeah, 440 subscribers, almost 1,900 watch hours. So my channel's grown quite fast so far. I guess I hope it keeps up. And the cold weather doesn't do me any good, that's for sure. I've got a lot of arthritis in my back. Yeah, I had emergency back surgery in 1996. I fell off a fire truck and shattered my T12 vertebrae. And it was swollen and bone fragments were pressed against my spinal cord. And they said if they didn't do surgery right then, those bone fragments would cut into my spinal cord. So they reconstructed the T12 vertebrae. And of course I had to put plates and screws in. And everything was for a few years. Then in the early 2000s, I started having some issues with it, and it just kept building up. And then in 2017, then all of a sudden, chicken just knocked my bicycle over. And then in 2017, all of a sudden, one day, I had pain shooting down my leg. And it took me a long time to figure out what that was. What that was, I had disc in my lower back out of place. And they went back into the right. So it was pressing against the nerve, goes down my right leg. Well, I went to urgent care a couple times. They sent me to an orthopedist. And that orthopedist didn't know which end was up. He tried telling me I had arthritis and bursitis. It'll go away. And then finally, I had a regularly scheduled appointment with my primary doctor. But it was very hard to get in with him. That's why I had to go to urgent care, because it would take 2 or 3 months to get an appointment with him. And he said, I don't think the problem's your leg. Because they'd x-rayed my leg, my hip. Even the orthopedist didn't pick up on it. My primary doctor said, I think that problem's coming from your back. So he sent me for x-rays, x-rayed my back. Went back to see him, and he said, I'm not an expert on reading x-rays, but I can definitely see there is something wrong with your back. I'm going to send you to an orthopedist. And well, just don't send me to the one that I went to before. He kind of laughed and said, okay, we definitely won't make you an appointment there. Called me the next morning, had me set up, went to see him. He took a look at the x-rays that my primary doctor done, sent me for more x-rays, different views of it and stuff. He said, yeah, you got some serious issues there in your lower back. He said, I need to get an MRI to see exactly what we're dealing with. And got that set up through the insurance company, got an MRI, and he said, well, here's the deal. You got a lot of arthritis in your back, and this disc are all pushed to the back and to the right. He said, that's why it's affecting your right leg. And well, he put me on gabapentin, and that helped me some. Sent me to pain management. They tried doing injections 4 different times, but no success with that. It would temporarily help some, but not enough to say so. So pretty much that's where we are now. And then I had that illness that was going around a couple years ago. I got that virus, and that aggravates arthritis. And then ever since I had that, my back problem just got real bad. That flared the arthritis up and really got things going bad. And then they had me start physical therapy. I've been going to physical therapy for a year now, and that's helping me some now. I don't know how long the insurance is going to let me continue with that. No one can believe they've let me go a year, but they keep approving it. Yep, that lifting will get to you, that's for sure. Yeah, but I can't believe I actually went to an orthopedist and he couldn't figure out what it was. And then it was my primary doctor that figured it out. But then when, he ended up retiring a couple years later. So then I got put with a different doctor. Well, actually, she wasn't a doctor. She was, nurse practitioner. But she was very good. Saw her maybe 3-4 times. She quit. So now I'm going to see a new doctor in December 7th. And I had him recommended to me. He's supposed to be very good. And the woman that recommended him to me is a woman I used to work with. And her husband used to see this doctor. He's got severe back problems. He's had, I think, 3 surgeries on his back. And she said, this is the guy to go to. So I called and asked if I could see him. And the receptionist said, yeah, you can see him, but I'm going to tell you right now that he's booked out over a month in advance. I don't care. That's fine. I'll wait a month. So I'm looking forward to seeing him and getting back on track with things. And hopefully he stays there for a while, because he's been in the same place for a while now. But I don't think he's near retirement age. Just looking at his picture I saw online, I would guess that he's probably in his 40s. So I'm hoping I can stick with him as long as I'm still in New York. No, I don't even know what dry needling is. They haven't tried it. No one's mentioned anything about that. Hello, Indian Hemlock. Good to have you here. Okay, thank you, Des. I appreciate you being here. You have a good night. Yeah, I got a little behind on comments here. Now I'm trying to catch up on everything. My thought is the physical therapy must be one of the cheapest things that they could do. An insurance company knows that they have to do something. So that's why they keep authorizing an extension on my physical therapy. Because every so often, probably every 2 or 3 months, they have to do an evaluation on me where the therapist tries to hold my leg and I have to kick it out, see how much strength I have in it, and push down on my knee and try to get me to raise my knee up, stuff like that. And then sends a report to the insurance company. So apparently they're happy with what's going on. I guess if you get to the point where you're not making any progress for a certain period of time, then they won't extend the physical therapy anymore. So must be they feel that I'm still making progress. And I can remember that it was a year that I started last year because it was the week of Veterans Day. I don't remember the exact day of the week, but I know it was the week of Veterans Day. So, been exactly a year now. Plus, that gets me out 2 days a week too. And since I'm not working, I don't have to worry about trying to schedule my appointments around work or anything. So I don't mind going at all. I'm about 3 miles from the village. Well, a little under 3 to hit the village limits. There's not an awful lot there, but there's a restaurant that I go to occasionally if I have a little money. Also, at that restaurant, they sell gas. That's where I normally get my gas because it's the closest place to come back home with the extra weight in my bike trailer. And there's a Dollar General, 2 convenience stores. Of course, they both sell gas. The one convenience store has a Subway and a Dunkin' Donuts in it. Don't ever go there, but I have been there in the past, but now they don't have any income. I don't go there anymore. But if I ever get disability straightened out and start getting some steady money coming in, then that's always an option. And post office, laundromat. So it's not too bad. And if I go the other direction, there's a truck stop about 3 miles away. Convenience store and a restaurant there. That's where I went today, was to the truck stop. Got my gas there. Because not quite as many hills going that way. It's about the same distance, but not quite as many hills. So I went there to get my gas. I wish there was better bus service in this town now. Yeah, I used to be about that. I used to be about 7 miles from the nearest store. But at that time I had a car, so it wasn't bad. Because it takes me almost a half hour on my bike to get to the closest store. And then before I moved here where I am now, I lived in well, just a hamlet. A lot of people call it a village, but it was never incorporated into a village, so just a hamlet. And there's a lot of Amish in that area. There's some here, but there was a lot more. So they ran good bus service through there. The Amish used the bus a lot. So then I had an option to go to a bigger village that's got a chain grocery store and Tractor Supply and all the fast food restaurants. They have a McDonald's, Burger King, two drugstores, though one of them is going to be closing here in a week or two. But at that time they had two drugstores, so that was nice. But here the only option I've got is I can take the bus to that same village, but there's no return bus from there. The only place I really can take the bus to would be to Walmart. Then they drop you off, go down the road a little bit, and then on the way back they pick you up. So you got 40 minutes from the time they drop you off until they're back there. But I don't go to Walmart. Anything I get from Walmart, I get online. The only bad thing about that is our local Walmart doesn't deliver hardly anything. There's very few items they'll deliver. So I get some stuff from them. Riding short distances helps it a little bit, actually. Well, when I go to physical therapy, first thing, they'll put the heat on my back and I do my stretches and stuff. And the next thing after that is 15 minutes on a bike. And that actually will loosen things up and a little more flexible after that. And like today when I went to get my gas, the way there wasn't bad. Then on the way back, I started getting a little bit sore. That's why when I got back here, I came right over to my table and sat down at my chair because I'd had about enough of a bike for today. Yeah, I was talking to a guy that he hadn't had it done to himself, but he knew someone that had that same thing done. And he was saying that his friend had excellent results with it. But I don't know, that would make me kind of nervous. And now you're dealing with scar tissue. Yeah, I can see where that could be a problem. And welcome here, Camper Keith. Good to have you here. And thank you to all the returning people, and thank you to all the new ones for being here also. I appreciate all the support. Hello, Cottonwood Ranch. Okay, Sherry, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just checking to see if I missed any comments here. Sometimes I get running my mouth and don't pay attention to the comments. Plus, I don't know, for some reason on my phone, the blue arrow doesn't always come up, tell me I got more comments down below the bottom of the screen. Sometimes they just show up there and I don't know until I scroll. So if I miss anyone's comment again, hopefully I'll catch it. I got physical therapy tomorrow morning, so hopefully that goes good. It should. I'm not in bad shape right now. I got a little bit sore running to get my gas, but I'm feeling better now. Anyone else have, especially since we've got some new ones in here, anyone else have any questions for me? I know back to videos, I've given all my history and everything, but if anyone hasn't watched those videos and want me to explain anything, let me know. I'm currently living in upstate New York, just east of Lake Ontario. And if any of you don't know, that means lots of snow. The wind will blow across Lake Ontario and creates lake effect snow. I've got 7 chickens and 6 cats. And the other animals you might see in my videos are my landlord's. He's got 6 chickens and 7 pigs and 4 geese. You never know when he might show up with something different too. But it keeps things interesting. Okay, Jess. Good to have you here. I appreciate it. And trying to think of what else need to hit on here. Got my gas, so be good on gas for a couple days now. Because I'm strictly generator. Well, I charge my batteries off the generator that I use at night for charging my laptops and my phones and stuff. But I'm hoping to get a solar system eventually. And then I use that for charging my batteries. And then just use the generator for my microwave, air fryer, washer and dryer. I have a propane dryer. Just need the electric to turn the drum in it. My generator won't have power to run an electric dryer. Been having issues with my washer. Seems like all summer, either the washer doesn't want to run, generator wasn't running, or I didn't have water. I had one or more problem most of the summer. Right now, generator's running, I've got water, washer doesn't want to work. Then all of a sudden it'll start working. It's an electrical issue with it. I tried to get into it a little bit, but where I think the problem is a little bit harder job to get to, and I really don't know what I'm looking for, so I didn't tear it apart any further. Did anyone have any questions for me or any topics you want me to cover? I know it's saying got 5 people in here. Not sure if that number's correct or not. I think I might take you for a walk, and actually can't because I'm off the neighbor's Wi-Fi, and if I go any farther than this, I'll lose that. I was using the hotspot on my phone, and that gave out on me. I'm not gonna mess with trying to get that hotspot back again right now. I don't know if anyone else has anything you want me to hit on or not. If not, then I might end this and go get my generator started up and figure out something to cook for dinner and make a pot of coffee. Well, I want to thank everyone for being here. I appreciate it. Hello, Devil Dog. Good to have you here. Yeah, just getting ready to go off because I'm all talked out. You have any questions for me or any topic you want me to cover or anything? Hello, our treasured home. Good to have you here. If anyone wants your channel link dropped, type in King, and Nightbot take care of that for you. And for those of you that just got here, hello, Gary. Good to have you here. So I guess I'm out a little longer now. If anyone's got any questions for me, any topics you want me to cover, anything, just let me know. I went to get gas earlier, decided to do a live while I was on my way to the gas station. And then just continued it once I got back home. Yep, I knew what kind of gas you were talking about. You talk about natural gas. Yeah, I needed some gasoline. My generator ran out this morning. I knew it was getting pretty low. I should have went yesterday and just didn't feel like going. So I had to go today. I paid, I believe it was $3.73 today. Yes, $3.73. That same station, I got it for $3.49 the last time I got it there, but that was probably 3 weeks ago. And the other gas station I go to, I was paying $3.59 there. That was $3.69 last time I got it. So prices definitely have gone up a little bit here. We've got one station that was $3.30 something, but they've gone back up now too. That's a little bit farther away, so I don't go there. Because going on my bike, I just can't stretch it too far. Yeah, I wish it was $3 here. I was told earlier it was $3.99 in Arizona. I hope propane didn't go up. When I get a little money, I gotta go get some propane. I'm gonna have to start my heater up for too long. Hello, Backwoods Misfit. Good to have you here. Yeah. Ours was pretty steady. Well, actually, a while back, it was dropping like 10 cents every 2 or 3 days, and then it leveled off. And now it's coming back up a little bit. I heard it's supposed to take a big jump soon. I hope not, but it probably will. I don't know if I say hello to our treasured home or not. If I didn't, hello. Good to have you here. The weather's been great here. Right now it's 59, but we went up to, I think it was 68 today. Yes, 68, 39 last night. So that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I know this time of the year, it always does go up. Got a lot of people traveling, and I know in the north, it always takes more during the winter because you're driving through snow and engines don't run as efficiently in cold weather and stuff. But I'm hoping it doesn't take a big hike. We were supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow. 70s on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Yeah, I just couldn't remember. I don't want to miss anyone. If I do miss anyone in here, I'm sorry. It's definitely not on purpose. Hey, Lucy. Wanna come over and say hello? Come here, girl. Alice, you wanna come over and say hello? Maybe I'm gonna ask you, Buffy, because I know you won't come near me. Yep, they'll come right over close to me. But then the minute I reach down and try to pet them, they're gone. Well, not really gone. They just go back far enough so I can't reach them. Oh, yes, it does. You even get a few people in here. I lose track of chat sometimes. Yeah, my chickens are funny. My hens are the least friendliest. My rooster's the friendliest. He'll eat out my hand. I've got one hen that occasionally... I hope everyone's still here. Acting. I'm going to turn the hotspot on my phone, my other phone, so I can switch over that if I need to. Well, the numbers are going up, so hopefully we didn't lose anyone when that happened. Well, thank you to everyone that's here. If anyone's got any questions, let me know. If anyone wants to drop your channel link, just type in King. I'm thinking probably... I have 7 chickens myself. And my landlord has 6. I've got 5 hens. And then I have my barred rock rooster. And then I have a chick, which I'm pretty sure is going to end up being a rooster. Got a contest going on to name him right now on my community page. At first, I was pretty sure it was a male because it looks a lot like a barred rock. I know it's not a purebred barred rock because I don't have any barred rock hens. And it had the large undefined dot on its head, which they say is 80% of the time is a male. And the comb seems to be coming in very fast. So it's also making me think male. But the more that chick gets feathered out, the pattern in the feathers is looking more female. So I'm not 100% sure on that. I may have to end up renaming the chick after a while and then saving the winning male name for another chick, but we'll see on that. Y'all have the the voting going on until Sunday. And then during my live on Sunday, if any of you don't know, I have a Sunday live at 6:30 Eastern time every Sunday. And I'm going to start having a link, so if anyone wants to come on with me, you can do that also. Yeah, it sure is. Because the feathering is looking like it's got the whiter black spots. Okay, thank you. It'd be good to have that on the live. Where the Barred Rock Rooster has a narrower black ones. I do want to incubate some more eggs and get some more chicks. In fact, I planned on doing that a couple days ago. I had the eggs set out to the side that I could put in the incubator and everything. Well, my generator's been acting up. It's going through oil like crazy. It's burning an ounce of oil every hour. So, I don't trust it. I'm just afraid that I'm going to get those eggs partway incubated and then generator's going to give out on me. Plus, I want to get an inverter generator because this regular generator goes through so much gas. And an inverter generator would be a lot more gas efficient. So I think I'm going to hold off on incubating any eggs for a while. Kind of wanted to get them done this fall, so there won't be a huge age difference. Because this chick was born, or shouldn't say born, why did I say born? This chick was hatched. I believe it was around the 22nd, 23rd, something like that, of September. Yeah, this generator I'm using now, it's a regular generator, and I've had a lot of issues with it this year. It's not putting out the power that it should. I can only run about 1,500 watts on it, and it's a 3,650 watt generator. So I'm not able to run what I should on it. It's burning a lot of oil, and it always has used a lot of gas. That's nothing that's wrong with it. It's just the way that a regular generator works. But if I can get an inverter generator, then if it's not drawing a lot of power, it just goes right down to an idle. And it's only revved up if you're drawing a full load on it. So it's a lot more energy efficient. And a lot quieter. You'll notice in a lot of my videos, you'll hear it running in the background. It makes a lot of noise. And that's what sucks about not having an income. But hopefully, especially with starting with that new doctor, because I also was told he'll be real good for pushing for my disability. That he'll give the reports and he'll push as much as he can. So that'll be good. Yeah, I hope to be on disability soon. Yes, Gary, I got the carburetor taken care of. Thank you, our treasured home. I appreciate that. I don't know at what point you've been updated on the generator, Gary, but when it was surging so, what that turned out to be was a bad gasket. Gasket got folded over when I put it back together. So I put a different gasket on it, and I got it running. It runs good now, but it's still, when I try to run anything, well, even at 1500 watts, you can tell it's got something drawn on it, and it shouldn't. It's running 1500 watts like nothing, because it's rated at 3650 continuous watts. So I don't know what's causing that. But as long as I don't go on over 1500 watts, it seems to run okay. But it's just, it uses so much gas and so much oil. Plus, once an engine gets to using that much oil, I know it's not going to last forever. Because I'm going through approximately an ounce of oil every hour. So I know that's not good. I don't know if you guys can hear the geese or not, but they're honking like crazy right now. There goes Earl. Those geese, I swear, they honk in their sleep. They're just constantly making noise. Yep, that's what they do. They will. They'll just parade around honking like crazy, following one another. And they just do it for the sake of doing it. They make so much noise. And I've seen them come right out of the barn in the middle of the night before. Just come out, go walking around honking like that, and then go back in the barn. They're not like chickens. When it gets dark, they go in and stay in for the night. I was sitting out here at my table one night. I hear the geese coming out. They were just going over to get a drink. Went over, got a drink. They went back to the barn. Of course, honking the whole way. Oh yeah. They definitely make their presence known. Then sometimes they'll go out towards the road, and then they'll come down the driveway. They'll come down the driveway honking just as loud as they can, flapping their wings, and you'd swear something's chasing them, but nope. They're just letting you know they're on their way back. Okay, Backwoods Misfit. It's good to have you here. Thank you. Well, here comes Lucy over here again. Come here, Lucy. And now the geese are fighting. The two younger males will fight, and I think they're fighting over the female. Because when they get done, the winner will go strutting around, and then he'll walk right over the female, and then they walk off together. So I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. And the older male that I'll call Grandpa Goose and Mama Goose, they just stand there honking when the other ones are fighting. Yep, winner's been declared. Yeah, the one that went strutting around after the fight was over went with the female. Now they're sticking right together. They don't fight often. Of course, I might not see every time they do it. They probably do it, I would say, once or twice a month I see them doing that. And now they're all right back being best friends now. They're all right together now. It's kind of interesting to watch their habits. Yep. Just like birds of a feather. I've never had geese myself, so I don't know a lot about their habits. But I'm learning from these geese. I appreciate it, Gary. I know what it's like to be doing other stuff. You know, there's a live, come at midnight Central Time, 1 o'clock my time. I usually end up falling asleep during. Sometimes I wake up before it's over, but I'll just leave that thing playing and I fall asleep. So I know what it's like. I try to hit as many people's lives as I can. Because a lot of people have been supporting me, so I try to support people. It's tough. I could never do what I'm doing if I was working a full-time job. It would not be possible. But what I do, I try to catch as many lives as I can. I try to watch at least a few videos from everyone that I subscribe to. And I try to subscribe to to everyone that subscribed to me. Because sometimes YouTube decides they don't want me subscribed to them. I had another one earlier this afternoon that had just subscribed to me. I got thinking, you know, I subscribed to this channel a while back. I better check. I checked. I wasn't subscribed to them anymore. Nope, there's not. There sure isn't. And I've got about a half dozen channels that I really try to watch every one of their videos. Just luckily they don't post a video every day. They might only post video once or twice a week. Some of them do post every day, and I fall behind on them. Yeah, I figure it's only fair. If people are taking time out of their day to support me, I should try to support them. But I appreciate every single person that's been supporting me. The ones that watch my videos, the ones that watch lives, the ones that send gifts. No matter what anyone does, I do appreciate it. And I hope everyone realizes that. Thank you, Eddie. I really appreciate that. I appreciate your support. And I'm going to try to take a nap tonight so I don't end up falling asleep in your live again. That was funny. Tuesday night. All of a sudden, Gary makes a comment. Oh, I didn't know Peter was still here. And I comment back. Yeah, I'm still here. I guess kind of fell asleep for a while. I really enjoy lives. I like interacting with people, and even if I'm not interacting with people in the chat, I just like to be here and listen to what's going on. Yeah, my intention was to get a nap before that started, but I was having trouble getting my video uploaded that night. So that took longer than it should have. And then it just got to be so late that, well, I guess I'm not taking a nap now. Plus, I think I found another live just before that, so it got to be late on me. But the last I knew, I was up to, well, I'm sure it hasn't changed much, but earlier today, I had 440 subscribers, and my watch hours are pushing 1,900. I think it's around 1870 or something like that. So I figure that's been terrific since July 15th. So I really appreciate that. Everyone's wondering, that's iced tea that I make. I used to buy the Arizona green tea, but nowhere delivers that anymore. And the one store that I can buy it at around here is $4 a gallon, and I'm not paying $4 a gallon all the time. Once in a while I do, because I love the Arizona green tea. Well, I'm not paying $4 a gallon all the time for it. So I just buy tea bags and make my own tea. And that's what I was raised on too. My mom always made iced tea. And she always had a gallon of iced tea in the refrigerator. Hello, Sarah. Good to have you here. And it started out, I was going to get some gas for my generator. So I decided to do a live on the way there and on the way back. And I've been home now for a while. I've been home hour and a half, and just continued with it. Did you vote on the chick's name? I've got the poll up for the finalists now. And anyone else in here that hasn't voted on the chick's name, the poll's going to be up until my live on Sunday. And then on Sunday, I'll see who's come out on the top, and then I'll announce the winner. Okay, that's good. Get that voted on. I'm still waiting for the tires to come in for the tractor. And I haven't got the other parts on yet, because the last time I laid on the ground to work on it, it was so damp and stuff that I stiffened up and got so sore, I couldn't hardly move the next day. So I'm going to wait until Saturday. Saturday, it's supposed to be in the 70s. And we're not supposed to get any rain between now and then. So I'm hoping that the ground will be a little bit warmer, not as damp. And I'm going to lay a tarp down before I lay down again. And then Saturday, I'll try to get the tie rods and spindles changed. And if the tires are here by then put tires on it. If not, I'm not concerned over the tires, because that I don't really have to be laying on the ground to do. Okay, thank you to everyone that's voted on the check. I know last time I checked, there was 35 votes, so that's good. Yes, that will be much better with the lawn tractor. I'm looking forward to that. Hey, just to let everyone know, in about 5 minutes, I'm going to be having a phone call come in. I'm not going to be answering it. I'm going to let it go to voicemail. But they'll be calling to let me know what time the bus is picking me up in the morning. Hello, MK. Good to have you here. By sorting out Social Security thing, I think you you talk about my disability. That's probably what you're talking about there. No, we haven't got any farther on that yet. I don't know if you saw yesterday's video yet or not. But I was saying in yesterday's video, I've got new doctor set up now. I see him for the first time on December 7th. So hopefully that'll help me out with the disability. Because I've been told that he's real good at pushing for that. So that should be good. And the attorney I have, she's supposed to be one of the best ones around here also. So I'm hoping all the pieces come together here soon and they can start pushing for that. Yeah, I'm just sitting here basically answering questions now. So if anyone's got any questions, just let me know, or any topics you want me to talk on. Yes, it does help. From what I've been told, I should have a good team behind me. Cats are doing good. And I think we finally got the fleas under control. Daisy's still getting some fleas on her, but nothing like they were. And the rest of them, they have a few occasional fleas, but not much at all. So I hope that's straightened out now. I got to make sure none of the cats get outside, because Orioles came out on me a couple times in the past week or so. Not that he really wants to take off or anything, but he'll just lead me around through the woods and through the yard and stuff for about 5 minutes. I know he's been out twice at night. One time he got in some brush. I couldn't find him. I called him. No, he stood still and started meowing, so I could walk right up to him. And then when he gets done playing, he lets me pick him up and take him inside. Yeah, there was that phone call I was talking about. And then another night he got up. And it was that he went through. He got too far ahead of me. He actually tried to get me. But the reason I said I really got to be careful about them getting out is I think I had a tick land on me yesterday. And I wasn't thinking, I just saw a bug on me. I reached down and brushed it off. And then after I brushed it off, I'm thinking, I think that was a tick. I should have killed it. Because I normally don't, unless it's a mosquito or something, I normally don't brush it off. already. Eating soon. All I had today was a bagel. Make a pot of coffee and fix something else to eat. I wasn't quite sure what I was gonna fix. And then the generator ran out of gas. Yeah, I want to make sure they don't get any ticks, that's for sure. I wish I'd realized just a second sooner that was a tick and I wouldn't have brushed it off. I would have killed it. Voicemail so I can actually decline that last call. I don't like to decline the call. I want to make sure I get the voicemail. Yeah, I think I need to build something around my door. I'm thinking about building a deck, and then after I get the chickens in their new run, taking the chicken wire that I've got up now for the run that they're in right now, I think I'll take that chicken wire and put it around the deck. It won't be real secure, but if a cat gets out, it'll give me a chance to grab them before they take off running. Because I definitely don't want to be dealing with ticks. Fleas are bad enough. But at least I have a package of cap action. Got one package of that left. So if I do need to use that on any of the cats, I've got that. I think I might have to eventually give Daisy another tablet. She's not getting the fleas back as quick as she was, but she's slowly getting them back. And I try to comb her and kill the fleas, and I'm combing out of her and stuff, but she's long-haired, and she seems to be a flea magnet. I don't know why, but they bother her terrible. The other ones don't seem to get them as bad. And the ones that had the skin condition, that's healing up nice now. I know Dixie, she was really messed up. She doesn't have any fleas at all now. Her skin's healing up nice, and she's growing her hair in nice now. So that's good. And Superman, he wasn't as bad as his sister Dixie, but he was having skin issues too. And he's healed up real nice now. So hopefully, if I keep them from getting outside, I can get these fleas killed that's inside now, and then maybe I won't have a problem with fleas next year. But last year, the fleas were just so bad that they got in there and started laying eggs all over the place. Because flea eggs will lay dormant for months, maybe years. I'm not sure, but I know they'll lay dormant for months. Then when the temperature is just right, they'll hatch out. And there's no way that I can get to every spot that they might have possibly laid eggs. Well, the cats all seem to be healthy. The canned food is really good for them. They all seem to be a good weight. Had a couple of them that they weren't really what you'd call skinny, but they didn't really seem to be all that plump. They were a little bit on the thin side. And now that they're getting canned food regular, they've put some weight on and they're looking nice. You'll be seeing more of the cats in the videos this winter also. Yeah, when I first started having these back issues, the primary doctor that I was talking about earlier that actually figured out it was my back, just before he came to the conclusion that it was my back, I think he kind of suspected that it was, but he wanted to rule everything out. He was also wondering about Lyme disease, why I was having the trouble with my leg. So he ordered a test for Lyme disease for me, along with a lot of other stuff too, so he could rule all that out. And all the other stuff all came back negative. That was in 2018, I believe. Or was it 17? No, that was in 2017. Yeah, there's Lucy over on top of my dryer. Gets out every day, and then she goes up there at night. And after dark, I have to pick her up and take her in, put her in the coop. And the other hens, they'll go back in the run and go up on the coop. Then Earl, he just stays in there by himself all day. They used to leave one hen in there when they first started getting out regularly. They'd leave one hen in there with him all day. It would be a different one each day. And then they all started coming out. Also, when we got this good weather here, I gotta get that netting on my new run. That's the only thing I have left to do on that. Well, I have to get the door installed too, but that's no biggie. That's a 5-minute job there. Have to get the nutting on that, and then get the coop in there, and then they should be set for winter. I'm not really sure. Okay, I'll still be here. If I had someone helping me, it shouldn't take too long to do. If I have to end up doing it myself, it's gonna take a little bit longer. I'd hope to have that done by now, but then the past couple weeks here, I just haven't been feeling 100%. So hopefully I can get that straightened out and then have energy to do stuff again. Hello, Radio Man. Good to have you here. Yeah, just trying to get my hotspot turned on my phone so I don't have to go off from the neighbor's Wi-Fi, but I think I might be safe for going off from the neighbor's Wi-Fi. I'm going to be back in just a minute. Probably be like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. I want to go grab a hoodie. It's starting to get a little chilly. But I'll be right back, everyone. I'm back. Hope everyone's still here. Sorry about that. Down to 55 now. Hard to believe 4 or 5 hours ago, I was sitting here in a t-shirt. Then I had to upgrade to a flannel shirt. Now I gotta have a hoodie. Oh no, Radio Man, they're not mad. They just honk like crazy. They They are noisy. Very noisy. They say that geese are really good to protect chickens, but I guess you're only supposed to have one goose in with the chickens. And I could see why, because these 4 geese, they stick right together. They don't pay any attention to chickens at all. Well, if they say if you have one goose in with the chickens, that if any predators come around, they'll chase the predator off, or at least make enough noise that they'll get someone's attention. But the only time these geese are really with the chickens is when they're eating. And they're very food aggressive with the chickens. Especially the female goose. She'll pull feathers right out of the chickens. And it doesn't even have to be real close to her. She'll go running up to one of the hens that's eating, and you start pulling feathers out of her. Actually today, I'm not feeling too bad. I'm still, I don't know, just not 100%, but I'm just getting tired very easy. It just, it's not quite seem to be right, but earlier in the live, someone said they're going to send me some vitamins. They're supposed to be here on Saturday. So I'm going to start taking the vitamins, and hopefully that'll help. And then when I go to the doctor on December 7th, then I'm gonna go over everything. This is my first visit with this doctor. I'm gonna go over everything with him and tell him that I'm supposed to be having blood work done once a year to check all that stuff. And then I'm sure he'll order blood work, and if any vitamins aren't where they should be, then he'll help me get that straightened out. Yep, 440. I just hit that earlier today. So hopefully they don't drop me back tonight like they normally do. Because normally time they gain a few, they have to take a few away. I checked the other day. I have gained 625 subscribers. But at that time I had 438 subscribers, I think it was. Okay, if I've gained 625, why do I have 438? Because YouTube decides they don't want me to have them. Yep, it's really growing fast. Because this has all happened since July 15th. And I'm almost halfway on my watch hours also. I've got 1,867 watch hours or something like that. So I shouldn't have any problem getting the 4,000 watch hours. So then as soon as I get to 1,000 subscribers, then I should be able to get monetized. And I'm hoping it won't be too long. I need to put out some more shorts. Because I've gained quite a few subscribers through the shorts. But I guess don't know what would be a good short. Because I had one short that I gained 10 subscribers from. Another one I think I gained 8 from. Okay, you have a good night too, Sarah. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. And I have got to get logo design too. Because I want to have some t-shirts and stickers and stuff by the time I hit 500. Let me see. It's taken me about 3.5 months to get to 440, so realistically I could be to 1,000 subscribers in a couple months. It probably won't happen that quick, but it'd be realistic to think that it could. Because I'm gaining subscribers at a faster rate now than I was. I know the first 170 or so came within just a couple days, thanks to Dogman. Then it slowed down, but now the rate that I'm gaining them at is starting to pick up. Because I'm getting more exposure now. My views have gone way up. I've had over 30,000 views on this channel. Hit 30,000 3 or 4 days ago. And I'm sure a lot of that was just a couple seconds, and then I'll never see those people again, but still, people are seeing my channel. And I looked over there because I was wondering what that noise was. I heard a noise over there. It's one of the pigs rubbing up against the chain link fence, action. Yeah, that's one thing I try to do. I try to put a video out every day. I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting one out today. This live may have to be my video for today because it's getting dark now. Chickens all gone to bed. And even the geese gone to bed. Because they'll be back out. So it's going to be hard for me to get any video done now. And also I do some clips from previous videos. Still eating, Eddie? I'm sure you're not eating anything I'd want to eat, because I'm sure it's something hot. I like just a tad bit of spice occasionally. I can't eat the stuff that you eat, that's for sure. Yeah, and when it's in here, if you want to drop your channel link, just type in King. It's good to get everyone connected. We're one big family. I like to be able to go to other channels and see all these. I like to meet new people also, but to see all these people on another channel, it's nice to see everyone. Looks like we're gonna have a nice moon out tonight. I'm gonna see if I can switch the camera around and show you the moon. Oh, where is it? I don't know if it's under one of the comments or what, because hidden by a tree. I'm not seeing the moon on here, but I don't know why I can't see the moon. It's there, seriously. Well, I was gonna show you the moon. Maybe it's just too light to pick it up on camera. Yeah, I've got a lot to learn on the editing. I've come a long ways, but I still got a ways to go also. I want to try to start experimenting a little more with it. Because I know there's stuff that I've been seeing on Clipchamp that I should be able to do my video, but I just been concentrating on getting the basics down, and I think I do feel comfortable enough with that stuff now that I can start adding a little bit. Yeah, I don't edit too much. There is some things I cut out. It depends on what I'm doing also. Like when I'm on my bike rides, I'll need to cut parts of that out and speed some of it up. And like when I'm building the chicken coop, I had, I think it was like 2.5, 3 hours of video on that. So I cut some of that out, sped some of that up, and went with what I thought was the best. And when I'm filming the animals, I usually use probably 80 to 90% of what I film. Sometimes sun doesn't come out quite like I like, or because a lot of times I'll redo it immediately, and then if I like the second time better, I just delete the first time off of my phone, so that doesn't even get to edit in. That helped me out some too. Yeah, I've had this laptop over here playing all afternoon on some of my previous lives, so I can get watch hours from it. I just put that on one of my other channel names. Right now it got done with the one I had playing, and it's playing this live right here. Did anyone have any questions or any topics you want me to discuss or anything? And if anyone hasn't voted on the chick's name already, you can go to my community page and vote on that. On the property that I'm on right now, it's rented property. I live out behind my landlord's barn. This is a small piece of property. It's only an acre, or a little over an acre. I know it's less than 2 acres. And the property that I have in Tennessee, that I'm hoping I get things straightened out and move to, that's 5.83 acres. Yeah, I got a poll right on my community page to name the chick. And thank you for liking the animals. And anyone that doesn't know, 7 of the chickens and the cats, the 6 cats, are mine. And the other 6 chickens, the 4 geese, and the 7 pigs are my landlord's. Yep. Yeah, because I want to expand. Obviously, I don't want to do too much right now, because then I got to move everything. Yeah, it works out perfect with him having animals, because it gives me more to put in my videos, because otherwise it'd just be my chickens and cats and what I'm doing and stuff. But once I get situated, I want to expand my chickens. Okay, thank you, Eddie. And I'm going to be adding some animals too. I'm not exactly sure what. I'm going to have to see what the market is for animals in that particular area. I'm thinking possibly ducks. And I love my landlord's pot-bellied pig. So I'm thinking about breeding pot-bellied pigs too. Not sure on it, because like I said, I want to make sure there's a market, so if I end up with a bunch of piglets, I'm going to be able to sell them. Then I'm going to be doing some gardening. And my property is near Savannah, Tennessee. And I've been following all the local pages for that area on Facebook. And they have a farmer's market there that runs from April through October, I think it is. So I want to take some stuff to the farmer's market. Yes, I'm finding that out. And Tennessee is a great state to homestead in too. You don't have the laws there that there is around here. Because I'm actually trying to fly under the radar here. Even though a lot of people know I'm here and what the situation is and stuff, they usually don't bother me. But in Tennessee, you can live in a camper, tiny house, a tent, anything. There's no law saying what you have to live in. It's legal to have an outhouse. There's no state building codes. That's true in a lot of the southern states. Just certain municipalities have building codes. So that'll make things a lot better too. And I know there's a lot of homesteaders in Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, that whole area down around there. I'm not officially keeping track of where everyone is, but I'm trying to keep track in my head where all my subscribers are from, and a lot of it is right in that general area. Yep. Yeah, I'm connected with people all over the world. Well, 6:30 now. So unless anyone's got any questions for me, I probably should be getting off here now. I might try to put a video together of some clips I have from previous days, because I'm not going to be able to do any filming now. I'll see what I can get done with that. And I'll definitely be putting a video out tomorrow. And I've got my regular Sunday live. Be Sunday at 6:30 Eastern time. Okay, thank you, our treasured home. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I hope everyone can make it to my Sunday live. And I'll probably see a lot of you before then on someone else's live. Okay, have a good night, everyone. Thank you. I'll see you tonight, Devil Dog.